Maybe I'll play For the King and Rage Quit. Divinity?
Nah,
Nope.
he?
Nope.
Hi. How's the dog?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I turned the... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Let me tell you all about Kevin. Dude, I fucking hate that dog. So I streamed last week, right? And this may happen again today. I don't know what it is, but my internet keeps cutting out, right? Which isn't that big of a deal. It goes offline for like fucking 10 seconds. But for streaming, that's really annoying. So last week I was streaming and my internet cut out and I just had enough. I went over to my router and I fucking unplugged it and plugged it back in, hoping it would fix it. So, and you know routers, they take forever to boot back up. So I decided to go out and fucking feed the dogs. I'm like, I might as well do some of this shit while I wait for it to turn back on. And I go out and I start getting the food ready to pour out to the dogs. And I notice that Kevin's not here. I'm like, what? Anyone who has dogs knows how dogs are when you're about to feed them during feed time. They're freaking out, tails wagging, food, 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 food. Kevin's not here. This is abnormal. What's going on? So I put the food in and Kevin's still not here. And so I started looking around and I find Kevin in a corner, tail in between his legs, like in a bathroom, like in a corner. And he can't move. And I'm like, did you do something wrong? Like, did you shit in the house? He looked guilty. Like, so I looked around. I couldn't find anything. No, like, Kevin mess going on. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, Kevin, come here. I'm trying to be, like, really gentle voice, get him to move, like, so he knows he's not in trouble. And he's not moving. So something is wrong. I try going out in the yard and, like, start playing fetch with Buddy. Usually Kevin gets jealous and is like, no, I want to play fetch. This actually got him to come outside, but now I got to see Kevin move. He could barely move. Like, he couldn't walk. Or he could barely walk. I was like, oh my God. I thought my dog was dying. So, of course, now I go back on, I type in chat, guys, no stream. Immediately call up Milena or message Milena like, hey, get me a vet appointment. Like, something's wrong. I start filling up on Kevin, like, that sounds weird, but pressing, like, on his stomach if there's anything, like, on the inside of him that's, like, damaged. Nothing. I didn't understand what was going on because, like, he wouldn't move. I brought a food bowl to him, and he actually ate all of it, which is good. That's important because that means he didn't, like, eat a bird or get, like, a stomach ache from eating something, really, because he wouldn't eat otherwise. Anyways, my car wasn't here. I didn't have my Jeep because I loaned it to my brother, Matt, who was visiting. So I called my mom, have him bring over the Jeep, and over time, Kevin is moving more and more, which is good. Fuck, I'm like, the story's taking so long. It's not supposed to be this long, which is good. But anyways, he brings the car over, and as he starts getting here, Kevin is like now actually active. He's like moving around. I'm throwing the ball. He's going to get it, kind of. He's not fully himself, so I'm like, okay, I still think I should take him to the vet. Well, actually, we're going to the ER. The vet is closed. And then, of course, you know, I grab the leash, and as soon as I grab the leash, now Kevin's 100%. He's just 100% back, and I'm pissed because it's like, oh my God, now my brother brought my car back. I've committed all of this time. Okay, all right, Kevin, we're going to, now I'm not streaming. Kevin, we're going to the vet. You seem to be fine all of a sudden. I don't know what the fuck happened. But, why is everyone typing troll face? Oh, because Kevin's print, yeah. Anyways, I get Kevin. He jumps into the back of the car, so he's, like, completely fine now. I have the leash. At this point, I don't even want to take him to the fucking ER anymore because he's fine. But it's like my brother brought the car over. I fucking panicked Milena. I freaked her out. I got everyone all worked up and we're going to the fucking vet or to the ER now, Kevin. So I get him in the car. We get there. We drive in. Kevin jumps out of the car 100%. He's so excited to be outside. At this point, I think Kevin made the whole thing up just to go outside. But I'm already here. So I walk him up. I go to the stand or whatever, and she's like, so what's wrong with your dog? I don't fucking know. That's what I say to her. I don't know. I tell her she was having issues, but he seems to be fine now. And so I sit down, and, you know, a dog comes in with, like, a snake bite on his nose, and I'm sitting here waiting for, like, 5 hours. They take Kevin to the back, finally, but I'm still waiting, playing Super Auto Pets on my fucking phone. 2 hours later, and, like, 5 other dogs having come in through that whole process, they call me to a room and they bring Kevin in and they're like, yeah, Kevin seems fine. I'm like, oh, cool. What did y'all do? They didn't do anything. I'm like, what was I doing? Why was I in the fucking hall waiting for 2 hours? Like, would you just put him in a room for 2? I can do that at my house, right? Like, well, we could do blood work if you want. Like, no, it's fucking fine. I just left.
Play Fortnite.
So that was
poppers.
Kevin. I'm not playing Fortnite. But now I almost want to take him back to the vet because this is an ongoing issue now. Just the other day, Kevin was in the same state that he was, where he was sitting in a corner and he couldn't move. Like, does he have gas? Why does this keep coming back? I don't know. It's the second time I've seen it. How many times have I been playing WoW and Kevin's been having an episode sitting in the bathroom and I just don't know about it because it seems to pass after half an hour, right? I don't know how many times I haven't seen it. Depression? No, it's not depression. Like, he can't move. Like, it's a physical issue. Oh, I forgot to mention this. This was very worrying. So as Kevin couldn't move when I first took him before I took him to the ER the first time, I was like, I slid him all, you know how like he's laying on I don't want to make you think I kicked him, but I put my foot up against him and I tried to slide him on the wood floor and he squealed. Like, it physically hurt him. So yeah, I don't think this is depression. He could have issues with a disc. I don't know. 100% get him checked. Yeah, so I think Milena is scheduling a vet appointment rather than just an ER. Because the ER sounds like they were closed. I would have taken him to the vet initially, but it was Saturday. And then the next day was Sunday, and it seemed like, I don't know. But he definitely needs to go to the vet and just get a full-up checkup. Anyways. Next time, record. I know I need to record it. You're right. You're right. I need to record it so I can just show him because I tell the vet this stuff and they're like, well, he seems fine now. But it's like, it's not like what happened before didn't happen. See what I'm saying? So yeah. Any sexuality update? Yeah. Big updates. But yeah, that's like the status of Kevin. I don't know. It's fucking stupid. It's annoying. I literally took him to the vet and I wish there was a problem. That's how I felt. I'm like, why is there not something wrong with you? It was embarrassing. But I've just been playing WoW off stream. I leveled, I got a hunter to level 52. And then Vicky got bored of her paladin. So then she made a priest and I leveled a warrior with her. And then she got bored of that. So then she made... Then she made a...
Have you ever heard of the Gothic game series? If you like RPG games with a bit of hardcore like. Feel to it, but the Yoruzumas so you wouldn't play it anyway. No.
Okay. That's like the best way to learn World of Warcraft. She's never played before, which is good. That's why it's kind of fun for me, because there's like a lot of things in the game that I forget that new players don't realize. Like, just the most simple things, like grays are always trash items. Recognizing map icons, targeting, I don't know, like making macros. There's just so many things. Will you play Hearts of Iron? I don't know what the fuck that is. Do you care about Lost Ark anymore? No, I don't. Lost Ark sucks. He's ADHD as fuck. I mean, that's how I played the game when I first played WoW. Granted, it was a different time. It was literally like 15, 20 years ago. But I probably leveled every single class to at least level 30 before I settled myself on Druid and got it to max level. Ooh. So, yeah. Comfort Andy. Didn't she level a warlock? We played retail. She didn't like retail. I was surprised. I thought retail would be like, I can't put myself in the brain of someone who hasn't played WoW. I cannot do it. I can only imagine what it's like, right? And so I thought retail would be more fun for someone new to WoW. I did. It's not, for at least for her. I guess she's like a Maple Story gamer, so she's like fucking brain dead, but...
Kevin outsmarted you, you dumb fuck. Dude,
it was so embarrassing because, God, my brother Matt, so he's visiting from Kentucky, he's gone now, but he was visiting from Kentucky, and he really wanted to drive my car around, or he needed my car to, like, drive around and, like, see the city and all that, and he was only here for, like, 2 or 3 days. And I'm like, Matt, I need my car back. Now. I need to take my dog to the vet. So he's like, oh my God, is Kevin okay? I'm like, no, he's not okay. He's got, like, he won't even, I was like panicking on the phone. He's got issues. And of course, Matt shows up with my car and I have Kevin on a leash. Kevin's like, ooh, ooh, eating grass, shitting, peeing, like having the greatest time of his life. And Matt's like, wow, your dog really is having some issues, isn't he? Wow. It was so fucking embarrassed. I was so mad. At this point now, I'm going to take Kevin. I don't know. All right, enough of that. There's not much left to say over that situation. It is what it is. Wait, are you using an SP skinning dagger on that screenshot, or are you cheating? That's a skinning knife plus 30 spell power dagger. I'm not going to level as a bitch. Yeah, I even have a leg enchant of like 35 spell damage, 20. I'm not leveling as a pussy. It's just not going to happen. I've got Staff of Jordan with plus 40 spell power waiting for me too. Who do you think I am? It's Arena with Grayson. I don't want to play WoW.